success?
I give because this was my home.
Kids here just like any other kid.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
To not only our presence but our donations is what's making a difference. I'm thankful.
Last regular season game of the year, especially for these Panthers. So we're at home. Let's see what we can do about it. Ironically, guess who's back in town? Baker Mayfield, starter last year, among others. Now back to prove why it wasn't him for the bad play of the Panthers.
Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
All right, another beautiful day in Charlotte, North Carolina.
And he told me, and I quote, I just got to go out there, take the first hit, see how I feel, and keep rolling. Now, as far as the extra padding, Mayfield always wears the compression top with some padding.
I want to go ahead and thank everyone for stopping by this year. You know, 2 years in a row. Actually, last year, at the end of the year, we had a little bit to cheer for to begin with, but you know, didn't end up the way we liked it. This year, we came in with high hopes, and definitely didn't end or even start the way we wanted it. But it is what it is. So. So for all those who have stopped, those few people who have been stopping through this year to watch the games together, I appreciate you. And here is the last one.
Over the top, outside throws would express offensive coordinator Dave Canales. And you like the way that Baker Mayfield has understood the offense. He's rolling in this offense. And because of his play, his connection with Mike Evans, you see his numbers. 4th in pass CDs, top 10 in pass yards and rating. That's what they're looking for from their.
All right, so Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will start off with the ball first. Baker drops back. As a man, is that Mike Evans?
Already built a nice connection to Mike Evans. Offensive line, they're going to look for rebound. They had an off day against the Saints last week, but Rashad White is the guy that they want to focus on. Rashad White is very tough between the tackles, leads the NFL, all running backs.
Baker Mayfield, the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right. Carolina rushing 4, maybe rushing 5. Another completion to the All-Pro Mike Evans.
Second catch, picks up a first down. Gain of 9 out to the 41-yard line. And it's interesting how they're starting with the Carolina Panthers defensively. Really starting to play all.
We're going to adjust this in the back.
Derek Brown, defensive front, that front 7, they're going to have to come on strong. Now, Derek Brown, defensive coordinator Adriel said that he is one of the best defensive tackles he had ever coached. Does a tremendous job up in the middle.
Baker Mayfield gives it to Tompkins, coming across the formation on the little jet sweep toss. And the Panthers defend that pretty well. We're in the first quarter, 13:42 on the clock. No score as of yet. So remember, the Buccaneers get the ball first, so the Panthers get it coming out after halftime. Baker Mayfield drops back, has plenty of time. Great defense by J.C. Horn.
This is where Baker Mayfield, he will get in trouble sometimes. This is nice coverage. J.C. Horn.
Woo, J.C. broken that well. Could have been dangerous.
Almost has a nice interception.
You wouldn't think Baker Mayfield would force anything in this game. Trying to be perfect back at Bank of America Stadium. That's going to be an empty backfield. Baker drops back, steps up in the pocket, has a man, the big tight end, for the first down and into Panther territory.
Gain of 10 and a Tampa Bay first down. You're going to see the pressure coming from the left side, but Baker Mayfield has been doing this all season long, where he's not necessarily running out of the pocket, but very mobile. Has a nice
just
feel.
get in a spot where you can throw the ball.
That are coming, Jeremy Chin almost gets to him, but Baker Mayfield gets the pass to Kate Hart and gets that nice first down.
All right, single back in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be an offset I. He turns and hands it on the other side, and Big Derek Brown in the backfield.
There's Rashad White's numbers this season. Second in touches, third in scrimmage yards. But this is what's most important.
All right. For the Panthers, everything looks great so far. Why? Because there are no points on the board for either, well, for the opposite team, for the opposing team. So we've got this thing I like to call bend but don't break. Ball on the 49-yard line. That is tipped away right there. Good defense by number 40, Deion Jones. 3rd and 9. Can the Panthers get off the field?
There's Deion Jones, and he is reading the eyes of Baker Mayfield. He tries to quickly. Kate Hart tries to fall back inside. Deion Jones.
If he had some hands,
in the NFL. He used to play
hit him right in the chest.
He almost comes up with a huge play. We're looking and saying these are 2 missed opportunities.
Yeah, those are missed opportunities for the Panthers. Let's see if we can get out of here. Ball on the 47-yard line of the Panthers. Baker's going to drop back. He goes down the field and throws that. Tries to throw it to his ex-teammate, number 26, not there. And the Panthers, they do exactly what I said. Bend but don't break.
A nice job defensively by the Carolina Panthers. I like that they're switching up, playing a little zone. Then it went Usually he goes 3 steps, steps into his throw. That series, he was a little off, a little uncomfortable, and that's because of the Panthers' coverage. Mayfield 4 of 7. Camarda.
All right, that ball is kicked. Smith comes up and catches it. Does not call a fair catch. He's out at about the 20, not quite sure. But the Panthers get a chance.
Everything we build is from the ground up. Every great idea, every crazy idea, every next idea. Everything you see, everything you feel when you drive it. We put everything we have into our trucks. So you get everything.
All right, so we have our first time out on the field. Right now, defense was able to hold up. You know what? This is just a win for the Panthers. Would just be positive energy to take into next season. And for our rookie quarterback, the way people talk, I'm going to say if he's still here. Well, we know he's going to still be here. But for Tampa Bay, they win and they get in. Plain and simple. They win, they get in. All right, Baker Mayfield starts the game 4 of 7 for 27 yards. Rushing, basically non-existent. White, 1 carry for 1 yard. Mike Evans, 2 catches for 16. And Otten, 1 for 10. So let's see what our Panthers can do. What I think, we got to mix it up. Got to mix it up. Let's see if we can get some runs here. Let's see if we can run the ball with Chuba. And who knows, Sanders might have a breakout game. We don't know. We don't know.
Throwing more accurately while on the run. He's had to do that a little bit because pass protection isn't always there, but I like the way he's starting to adjust. You see his numbers as the rookie quarterback, the only player better, C.J. Stroud, and you can see how great.
All right, Bryce under center. Panthers will start off running and pick up nothing. Hey, come on now.
Stroud, good buddies. Texans qualified for the postseason with their victory last night.
That's right. They talk all the time. We mentioned it, and here is the starting lineup for the Carolina Panthers. I mentioned a little bit of their offensive line having protection issues, but Adam Thielen, he has been the consummate professional for Bryce Young. He's been that outlet, has over 1,000 yards receiving for the Panthers. He's done a great job of using the ability, his savvy, of fighting those leverage option routes.
All right, stack receivers to the right. They're going to hand it off again to the left side. Big pickup by Chuba for the first down and more. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. And then Chuba comes to the sideline, which I disagree. I disagree. Put him in there. Let him get warmed up.
So interesting to see how Chuba Hubbard got some yards, but this defense is really led by Levante David, 12-year veteran. Him and Devin White, they're still one of the best linebacker duos in the NFL, and I'm surprised that they're letting those big gashes get through.
Bryce, quick throw. Oh, almost picked off because Adam Thielen could not hang on to it. That ball was thrown behind Adam.
By Carlton Davis. Who missed the game last week against the Saints due to a concussion.
Yeah, Steven Sullivan.
Let's see this one again.
Pass catching, almost wide receiver like tight end.
Actually, that was not Adam Thielen. That went to the big tight end.
Somehow just doesn't catch it.
Ball wasn't thrown. It wasn't a great ball. I tell you what, that's one thing that Bryce has a problem with sometimes, throwing those quackers out there. Got a little pressure coming off the right side.
Second down and 10 for Heath Blackshear. In the backfield, takes the handoff from Young, turns the corner, and then is brought down.
Blackshear in the backfield. You know, I'm glad to see him back there because this kid runs with he and Chuba run hard. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm glad to see him get a little bit of get a little something out there, get a little chance.
It's a little harder for the Panthers offense to allow Bryce Young to
James Hayes, what's going on? James Hayes in the building. All right, Panthers 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Yeah, I guess we will be passing it. Bryce drops back, and it's gonna go down. I just keep wanting to understand, guys, is where, I mean, honestly, where could he have gone? Let's see. Let's see from his view. All right, ball drops back. There's no short pass at all. No receiver is open. So for those people who are going to say he held onto the ball too long, where is he going? Where is he going? He drops back, sets up, looks. Next thought is okay, maybe run, but where are you going to go? But it's all Bryce's fault, huh? All right, Panthers punt. Had a couple of good runs. I mean, listen, you got to get to a point where you just got to run the ball every single time. You know, hey, it is what it is. All right, so nothing. Panthers couldn't get anything. I think the better offensive team so far, or the team, the group that moved the ball better was actually the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So let's see if the Panthers can once again hang on defense.
What do you think?
Dang, boy, you sort of feel sorry if you're a Panthers fan for the defense, because it's like
$500 million and 40,000 feet.
it's like they don't have any help.
We're taking the plane.
Well, it's not like they don't have any help. They just don't have any help. They can hold the best team in the NFL to 20 points, and we're going to lose because we can't score. All right, but we have a timeout.
When we said we'd make the skies blue, some said keep dreaming. So we did, lowering emissions on the road to zero. Now, we're working on an EV. Some will bring your own car.
All right, so Bryce Young comes out. He is 0 of 1. Chuba Hubbard, 2 carries for 12 yards. Blackshear, 1 for 6. All right, Tampa Bay comes out and hits White. And White out of the backfield picks up a good 7 yards.
Run a quick little route, and it's similar to running a run play with them of 7 yards. And Dave Canales, the offensive coordinator, I love how he's been using and utilizing Rashad White. I also like how he's been moving Mike Evans around, because now you're able to dictate to the defense what you want to see happen, and that Baker Mayfield pick and choose the opportunity.
Single back in the backfield. Ball is on the 28-yard line. Maybe even the 29. They hand it off the right side. White cuts back, gets the first down, and he is tackled.
Tampa Bay first down out to the 35.
You heard it. 35-yard line. 7 minutes, 52 seconds. 7 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter.
Took a tough shot against the Saints. And you look at Baker Mayfield in his book. It's like, look, I'll do everything I can to be out there. Division on the line, playoff hopes on the line, going back to Carolina. I mean, he's basically telling you in a very nice way, there's absolutely no way he was missing this game. No way at all. Spotted all those shots to the ribs last week. Doesn't get enough.
All right, same set, single back in the backfield. Tampa's going to hand it off this time. The back is met in the backfield.
Yeah, I talked to some of his teammates about
nice defensive line play by the Panthers.
The most fun he's had playing football in a really long time. But I asked some of the guys why he fits in, and they said the obvious, right? The swagger, the confidence, the veteran presence that he brings. But I also was told that he really kind of goes in between the veteran groups and the young guys. He fits in great with both of them and is able to move seamlessly between them. A lot of respect for Baker and what he's done this season.
Shannon, when we asked Baker about which players he's still close with on the Carolina side.
All right, Tampa Bay gets the first down, so now Panthers are in bend but don't break mode.
Who he is as a leader.
Baker drops back, has a man over in the flats, looks like, Is that White? That's White again.
As we head to Los Angeles for a game break.
Using White out of the backfield.
In New Orleans, and the Falcons need a win and a Bucs loss to clinch the division in a playoff berth. Desmond Ritter hits Gunner Smith with the score here. Falcons up 7-0. Kenny?
All right, thanks, Carissa. Falcons can
Boo, Falcons.
The Saints can actually get in, even if the Bucs win.
Boo, Saints too. All right, trips right. Baker basically in the backfield by himself.
Green Bay lost, a couple other losses.
Going deep for it. Has a man wide open as Evans, and Evans can't catch it. It wasn't put right on the spot, and there was defensive
He had Evans.
defense there.
He continues to throw that ball, and I know he put as much as he could into it, but
Let's see if Evans just dropped it, but boy, he was open. I don't know, it might have been a great defensive play too. Let's see, right here it shows a better look.
If he didn't have to wait on the football.
Yeah, I think Mike Evans, it hit him in his hands. It was a little bit off, but Panthers dodged one, and now that ball's going to be kicked into the end zone. Punted into the end zone, so Panthers get another chance. Boy, you know they're coming back to that. You know they are coming back to that. Baker Mayfield was beside himself. Should have had that one. And with that, we have another timeout. Let me see if I can trim down my football field right here. Well, not trim it down, but stretch it out a little bit. Alright, so we'll do that, and we'll do that a little bit later. We're back. Bryce under center, drops back, throws it out in the flat. So Chuba Hubbard gets near a first down.
A couple little jabs on Sundays. Chuba Hubbard makes the catch. There's Mayfield, Mike Evans just kind of talking over the play. They had exactly what they wanted. Baker Mayfield just has to get that ball out there. I'm sure they were just talking about it, and we'll revisit it at some point. That's a great opportunity.
Getting ready for Hubbard on first down. Second and 2, just over 5.
All right, this time single backfield for the Panthers. Rice under center is going to turn. He's going to hand it off. Chuba, nice pickup on the right side for the first down.
First down out to the 34-yard line.
Hey, run the ball, baby. Run the ball. Keep running till they stop you and throw it when you have to. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just like don't abandon the run. Don't abandon the run. Chuba's going to have 80 to 100 yards today. If you even expect to be in this game, Panthers. All right, Carolina Panthers. Ball on the 36-yard line. Hey, run him. Last regular season game. He can rest for the rest of the year.
He's averaging 6 per carry. 4 for 24 so far today as we take a look at the Bucs. Numbers
Looking at that front line of the Bucs. Let's go. Let's go.
In between the tackles.
Hey, if you got to run, if you feel like Chuba's tired, run him by
right now, the outside is where the Panthers are attacking.
another run.
Second down and 4. They keep it on the ground.
It's all right. Get a couple.
Wraps him up and makes the tackle.
Run by committee. That's what I was trying to say.
You're going to see Vita Vea. He's either holding up the blocks.
3rd and 4. This is one of those times where I think this is what I meant by you may have to throw. You're in a situation where you have to throw.
He's going to make that tackle every time.
And this is 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Yeah, get Chuba in the passing game too. Nope, not gonna work when you miss an assignment. And we've seen that plenty of time.
What a play. Nice job, Devin White.
Well, let's just see exactly what happened.
Why he's one of the best linebackers in the NFL. He is as fast as any linebacker. He reminds me of Patrick Queen, the linebacker, one of the great linebackers.
Perfect defensive call for the play that the Panthers was going to run, I guess. Unless it was changed.
And make sure that he gains no more yards. Gets the 4th down.
Was that an ISO play? Get Chuba out there and see if Chuba could put a move on the linebacker. All right, balls out of bounds on that punt right there at about the I would say 19-yard. Wow, ref. All right, so it's about more like the 24-yard line, and both defenses stepping up right now. And we have another timeout. Yeah, hey, thank you guys for hanging out, watching with me today. Hope you guys can see the game where you are. Yeah, we're gonna take advantage of all these times. Get these commercials in here. Hey, whoever hit that like button, thank you for hitting that like button. Watching last night game made me absolutely sick. Oh yeah, I got you. The Texans game with with Stroud. Yeah. Yep. This off season we need to throw money for hope. Listen, you're absolutely right, James. James, we should have done that. That's what we should have done last year. All right. Listen. I get it. We focused on getting our quarterback or whatever. But could we not have gotten Andy Dalton anyway? Seasoned veteran. You know what I'm saying? Without giving up first round picks and stuff like that. And then, like you just said, focus on the offensive line. Like, to me, that's what I think we should have done. We should have went all out on the offensive line. Right? I mean, I get it. You got to have a leader out there. You got to have a quarterback. And if you can trade up and get first round picks and get the best, the best one out there, because honestly, I kept saying, and listen, I'm behind Bryce all the way. I'm behind the underdog, or well, he was first round pick. Can't call him an underdog, but I'm behind whoever we get, and I want to see them do good. But I was a Stroud fan. I was definitely a Stroud fan. Wanted him, but All right, Tampa Bay will run this one. Good run, about 8 yards right there. Yeah, but we could have got a decent quarterback, somebody who was competent. Andy Dalton, who was on our sideline. We could have got him and saved some first round picks, and we could have went all out on the offensive line. I mean, like really all out. We made some moves, but I mean, that's what we should have been focusing on. All right, Godwin is able to get outside and pick up the first down.
Well, how many times did we hear from these guys?
We also need to go out and get T. Higgins. Yeah, we
opportunity to get things done. But guys, I love what Dave Canal.
There was another veteran wide receiver out there, Hopkins, I think. Now, I don't know. So for me, we got rid of all of our quote-unquote superstar, our top receiver, and I think we could have got Homie out for, I'm not going to say little or nothing, but we could have had a decent receiver. All right, I hate to put our receivers down. I mean, Thielen working his tail off, but to have another veteran guy out there, I think would have helped too. But yeah, we got to get somebody out there. Right, first penalty of the game goes against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, back to what Shannon talked about with starting fast today.
Yeah, because it's I mean, yeah, Bryce has his negatives. So does everybody. But I mean, come on now, you don't have no time. You saw his sack he took a few minutes ago. Right, they showed what he's looking at. Now I didn't see any wide receiver open. So what is he supposed to do? You drop back 1,001, 1,002, and by the time you get ready to think about running, you're sacked. Baker goes down the field. Or they think they can get the Panthers on that corner route. Well, not the corner route, but up the sideline on the outside.
Trey Palmer is their fastest wide receiver, but J.C. Horn, he's one of those elite corners, right? You don't talk about him much because of the record of the Panthers, but the defense.
Come on, Palmer, you holding him off. What are you talking about?
In the NFL, and it's because of guys like J.C. Horn. He can cover anybody in the league. He is as good as they get at the cornerback position. So.
All right, second and 15. This is definitely a passing. Well, you would think it's a passing down, but not necessarily. Baker drops back. And the ball is fumbled, but dang it, the Panthers can't get on it.
It looks like Frankie Louisville is the one that stripped that ball out.
I think they're giving the strip to Frankie Louisville.
These players are flying around.
Possibly.
Frankie
yeah.
Louisville,
Got his hand on the ball, but the Panthers just could not get it. Big offensive lineman downfield trying to go block for his guy. I like that gang tackling though. All right, this is the passing down, 3rd and 9. Baker in the backfield all by himself. Low pressure, steps in, but he's going to go down, ladies and gentlemen, in the backfield. Let's go.
Sacks on the season.
We'll take that.
Mayfield limping off.
30-second timeout. Already dealing with the ribs, and now he's walking very gingerly.
Who comes in after Baker?
That right foot, right ankle area.
Like whoever comes out, Baker, watch.
Really good.
I'm sure Baker will come back out there, but watch. Baker will come out. Whoever will come in for Baker, he'll start dropping dimes. Because the Panthers can't get we can't get a break. I also need to see what we can get to trade. Oh, look, okay, let me go ahead and read the rest. And also get rid of the worst pickup of the you ain't lying, dude. I'm telling you.
That looked like one of your punts, Kenny.
I am 100% behind you, Mr. Hayes, because good gracious. Are you serious? I was just thinking the other day, like, why are they hanging on to Terrace Marshall? You know what I'm saying? Last year they were saying it was like people didn't even know if he really wanted to play or not. And then did he get hurt this year? I think he was out. I know he was out there at the beginning of the year. And then I hadn't hear whether he got hurt or whether he just like I don't know. Is he just chilling? Is he playing hooky? And yeah, Sanders. Wow. Sanders is he is good move, Hubbard. Pick up a couple of yards. He is a product of just having a strong line last year where those guys just blocked. I mean, they had a pretty decent run block team. And all I've seen Sanders do, well, I'm gonna give him. I've seen him make a couple of moves. I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago. But other than that, he's a straight on runner. He's like Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott don't have a whole lot of moves, but he can hit straight forward, you know, and run strong. But you gotta have an offensive line in front of you that blocks that way.
All the time. A delightful thought.
That's my take of it, because I was like, okay, this dude, 1,000-yard runner last year when we picked him up. I said that's a solid pickup, but he just has not materialized. And I think I said that earlier, that maybe he'll have a breakout game today. He's had a couple of good runs. I think 2, maybe 3 games ago he had his longest run of the season, and he displayed a few moves there. But I mean, Chuba far ahead, the better running back of the two on our team right now. All right. You're right, Hayes. If we can leverage something out of Terrace Marshall and Sanders, heck, send them guys away in a pack to get somebody, to get a good receiver. I mean, a top receiver, not just a good receiver.
Honda are exciting for a reason. They're a chance to explore new paths. The CRV hybrid was built to pursue endless possibilities.
Hey, would you say temper is part of our problem?
The CRV hybrid.
I don't, I'm just a fan that just likes to watch football. I don't get a whole lot into what the owner's doing, unless he's throwing drinks on people. And I'm just a straight fan, just like to watch the game, the nuts and bolts behind everything. I don't really get into that. However, the last few years I have been. I guess if you start doing this, what I'm doing right here, you can't help but start to get into it. And when your team is not doing the best, you try to, and you're a fan, you try to figure out what the heck's going on behind the scenes. Who's making these decisions? What's the offensive coordinator? What's his mindset? Defensive coordinator. Our defense is not doing bad. Coach E. All right, single running back in the backfield. Bryce under center. Play action. Bryce has to go up, and he is down again in the backfield. But there's a flag on the play. I didn't see the flag, but it's probably holding. Is it against Tampa Bay?
Holding. Defense number 54.
All right, holding defense.
Automatic first down.
maybe that was the reason. The play looked so awkward. Let's see.
Levante David to the right of the screen. He's going to be.
Oh yeah, you can't hold. That's Trimble trying to get across the. And now I like that pattern right there. Sending somebody across the field. All right, automatic first down. Ball now on the 37-yard line. They're going to get it to Miles Sanders. And like I said, hopefully he can have a breakout game today. But I'm going to tell you, looks like I said, I think the Panthers are going to use their running backs in
I'm just loving the way that they're
wholesale fashion today. Like everybody's going to get a chance.
Nice job kicking out the defensive end. Miles Sanders, he's been doing this since his Philly days. He is so slippery, so effective, and making the first guy miss and cutting back.
Is he though?
He doesn't get more opportunities because every time he touches the football, something good happens.
Really? All right, Bryce's going to drop back.
And that's what we've seen.
As a man, I think that's Trimble in the middle of the field.
Makes the catch for a gain of 4 to the Bucs' 45-yard line. Yeah, so if they're going to keep this in the Panthers' offense.
It's second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 13:31 left on the clock. Coach Gary got 2 people in the chat. James Hayes in here making a whole lot of sense. We should re-sign Chark and just let him shoot. I don't dislike Chark. I don't dislike Chark. I don't dislike Chark. I wonder. I don't know what Thielen's contract looks like. I don't know if we signed him for 1 year and he's automatically coming back. But
consecutive games without a first quarter touchdown.
Chark,
this
Thielen, and like you said, I think if we get another receiver, a fine receiver, somebody that can take a little bit of pressure off Chark, that who knows, we may see somebody else get open. Trimble has stepped it up just a little bit. Bryce drops back. Got to find somebody or get out of there. Goes down the field. Has a man.
Oh, that might be a fumble. It's ruled a touchdown.
Well, it's ruled a touchdown. DJ Chark, we just started talking about, hey, Hayes, we need to talk about everybody on the field today. Because every time we said something about somebody today, they did something. Let's see if he got in first.
DJ Chark.
Hang on with 2. Oh, come on.
I don't know. Antoine Winfield, he makes that tackle.
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta look at it at a different angle. Because he's got to have control.
Touchdown on the field. It's under review.
He's got to have control.
Plays are reviewed.
And look, like the play, if that's the best angle, they're probably going to say that's a fumble. Dang it. All right, but, you know, a little bit upset, but if it's called a fumble, guess what? That's what we do. That's what this year is all boiled down to right there, those type of plays. Well, not those type of plays, but, you know, the Panthers seemingly not getting a break. Adams signed 3 years and Chark was 1. Okay, I got you. I like Chark, but you know, if we did let him go, I mean, I'm not gonna be upset. I wouldn't be upset. I was more upset with us letting Moore go last year. That was our closest. And tell me what you think, but that was our closest to me to a quote unquote superstar or all pro receiver. And I guess I don't even, like I said, the nuts and bolts behind the thing, I don't know. So I don't even know what our thinking was to let him go. I guess it was again to be able to make our moves to get the first round pick or whatever. Of course, if I hated to see Moore go, I hated to see CMC go. And now he's over at the 49ers doing his thing. I think Moore was doing pretty good with the Bears at the beginning of the year. I hadn't really kept up with them a whole lot. Then we had our that was a nice sized running back we had. I can't remember his name. He had sort of a long last name last year, but at the end of the year last year, with that, what was that? It was a 3-game win streak, or was it a 4-game win streak we had? All right, here we go.
It has been ruled a fumble.
It's a fumble.
Not loose from Chart by Mayfield before.
All right, Panthers had a chance right there. That ball comes out to the 20-yard line.
So the Buccaneers take over. Pass is caught by Palmer.
And a catch by Palmer in the middle of the field.
Let's take another
and that time, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers avoid. Yeah, bro. I mean, I get it. Trying to get into the end zone. The other thing is, I don't know. I can't say anything. Do you drop your shoulder and try to get in, or do you dive? And I get it. Shut up. Baker turns and hands it off. Good defense. Our defensive front, our defensive line have been doing a pretty good job this year. Just Moore couldn't get separation here, but going off. Yeah, I got you, Chuck. He could get separation here, but he's going off in Chicago. So, with that statement right there, Chuck, is it play design?
And you can see he's coming up, making another tremendous play, huge play for the Bucs.
All right, Baker Mayfield in the backfield looks like a passing set. He's gonna drop back. Low pressure, throws it short though. May have been getting hit as he threw the ball. We should have kept Moore and gave them Burns because we already had Moore under a new contract. But if I was in power, and had the choice, I would have stayed at 9.
So you look and you say, man, what happened to the ball? Why did it die?
Right.
Baker Mayfield needs that space in front to throw those long balls, and Frankie Louvu just collapses the pocket with his pressure.
Hope Browns get the record. Hope Brown gets the record. Yeah. All right, defense doing what they usually do, playing pretty good. This ball is going to be returned back to about the 21-yard line.
60-yard punt that time, much better from Kamara.
So Carolina almost gets into the end zone and ends up fumbling the ball. Chark fumbles the ball on I would say a hustle play, trying to get into the end zone. So like I say, I understand what he was trying to do. Yeah, you always want to protect the ball, but hey, if he dives in there and gets a touchdown, nobody says anything, right? It's just a hustle play.
Everything we build is from the ground up.
All right, we got a timeout on the field.
Every crazy idea,
Panthers with the ball.
every next idea, every
I haven't been moving my.
everything in it, everything you hear, everything you see.
Let's move the ball.
Everything you feel when you drive it. We put everything we have into our trucks, so you get everything out of them. We're Ram. Trucks are what we do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the last game of the season for these Panthers. We are in Bank of America Stadium.
Take charge with the freedom to upgrade every year.
Bank of America Stadium, beautiful day. Baker Mayfield back in the house, leading the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers win this one. They are in the playoffs. Panthers trying to play spoilers. Not even trying to play spoilers. We're just trying to end on a good note. is all we're doing.
Here's another look at Antoine Winfield knocking the football.
Dang, boy, you hate that.
DJ Chark.
But the call was right.
The Buccaneers then went 3 and out. And now the Tampa Bay defense back out on the field.
All right, Panthers back on the field. Bryce Young's going to drop back. Has a man. Oh, come on. Thielen never drops anything like that.
Over 100 receptions this season for the former Viking.
Can we get Cat Williams on the show? Wow. I don't even like Cat Williams. Look, listen. And look, and I be trying. Sometimes I turn and look at his stuff. You know, I don't even like him, but the dude he's funny. He's funny. But yeah, Cat Williams, he'll tell you like it is. Nice moves right there. Thought he would get out of the backfield. Probably got right back to the line of scrimmage. That was Hubbard's. Yeah, it's just 3rd and 9.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about Cat sometimes. If he's telling the truth, he's telling the truth. Some guys have come back, you know, with all these responses, and they're telling their side. So it's somebody, one person's word against the other. Cat just has a way of making it seem legit the way he, you know, the way he speaks. Bryce, quick pass to Trimble. Trimble eludes one. Tried his best to get that first down. It is going to be 3rd and probably 4th and 3. Panthers trying to play
Saints fans, basically all the NFC South.
Trying to play smart football. Going to have to punt this one.
Where everyone fits right now. Tie game, it's fitting, right? It's tied there, it's tied
I'm so glad you cover all the Panthers games living up here in West Virginia. They are never on, and all I ever get to watch is either Steelers, Browns, or the Bengals. Those black, I call those teams the black and blue teams, them teams that play in the cold weather. Even as a youngster, you have your dreams of playing football, playing professional football. In my mind, I was like, bruh, if I ever got a chance to play professional football, like whoever would allow me to get on that team, you know, I'd be happy. But boy, there's some teams I definitely didn't want to play for. And the Steelers was one of them. And I'm talking weather. You know, there's some teams that you want to play on because you know you're going to be playing in good weather most of the time unless you're traveling. But all those teams you just named right there, Steelers, Browns, Bengals, Cincinnati, ooh. But boy, then you got teams like the Bills. Gosh, playing in that cold weather at home when you're at home. Green Bay. What other teams are like brutal? Yeah, I never even liked teams like the Dolphins. But boy, I would have loved to play there in that weather. Right here, Panthers, well, our weather here the last 5 years hasn't been bad. And then we got a little dusting the other night. Well, I think it snowed, but nothing stick. Heck, we're going into the new year. We're in the new year. Days are getting longer, and maybe we'll squeak out of here without getting any snow. And the weather hadn't been under 45. I don't think yet. Hadn't been under 40 yet. All right, we got a timeout on the court, on the field, people. Yeah, hey James, I'm trying to do my best, man. I'm probably not doing the best play-by-play that you've ever heard. Maybe you can hear the audio in the background. That helps. So yeah, this channel is just a channel to people who can watch the game, to come in and watch together and leave comments. If you can't, hopefully we're doing enough of play-by-play and audio so you can get a chance to at least hear what's going on.
That is the exact opposite of starting.
All right, Tampa Bay gets the ball on the Panthers 30-yard line. A run off the left side by White. He picks up maybe 3 yards.
The NASCAR season drops the green flag next month with the clash at the college.
Yeah, look, if you were here in Charlotte, you could get a good seat. I tell you that.
Motorsports, the Great American Race.
I think you could have got tickets for like last I heard was like $18 in nice spots.
Our audio technicians came back and Chip Weaver and right down the road the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Congratulations to our Cody Novak. All
right, Panthers. 5 guys on the defensive line. Single back for Tampa Bay. They hand it off the left side and a big run by White. Gets down near the 50-yard line.
And what you're going to see are the backers are going to blitz inside, and because of that, it allows Rashad White to now bounce to the outside.
Good offense, good call against the defense that was set up right there.
Dancing, he sees a hole and hits it 100 miles an hour. They continue to do that and start to chip away at this Panthers defense.
All right, Panthers are in bend but don't break mode. There's no score. Ball on the 45-yard line. Tampa Bay's 45-yard line. They're going to run it again, this time off the right side. White still driving his feet. Gets near the first down marker. I think it's going to be 3rd and about 1, maybe 3rd and 2.
That's very interesting how now
Richard Schumann. What's going on, Richard? Coach O Panthers ruined Buccaneers season. Hey, I just want to see him get a win.
Rashad White, he's Mr. Do-It-All for the Buccaneers. He can go inside, he can go outside. And I like the way that Dave Canales, he's adjusting within the game. And this is real time, seeing how these games evolve in the chess match. It's not working up the gut, let's go to the outside.
Play action, Baker has the big tight end on the right side. Gets deep into Carolina territory. I'm talking like near the 25-yard line. Best drive all day for the Buccaneers.
So far today,
6 minutes and 53 seconds. Good call right there. Let's see what the tight end does.
Acts like he's doing a little blocking.
Nice.
Slip release. Nobody is out there. They catch the Panthers in a zone defense.
Derek Brown was snubbed, never going to Green Bay.
Your eyes on your assignment. Kate Allen, he gets a nice play.
Chase Evans in the backfield.
Single back.
From the 25.
Little play action. Good defense. Wrap up, son. Good job. Way to read it. Way not to fall for all that action in the backfield. Xavier Woods. Johnny on the spot.
All these trick plays, go left, go right. It doesn't matter. You got your eyes.
Way to wrap up, son. Way to wrap up and not do like some professional players who just try to knock some, just try to knock you off your feet. Fundamental football. All right, 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Ball is on the 28-yard line of the Panthers. Tampa Bay driving. They hand it off the right side. I think this is White. He's able to pick up maybe close to 4 yards right there. 3rd and 9. Now Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay Buccaneers are thinking, hey, we can at least get 3 out of this. So, maybe run it. If we don't run, it's going to be play action. If we can't get somebody out there to pick up the first down, we're just going to be satisfied getting 3 out of this.
Extremely big. It's extremely strong.
Let's see what the Panthers will dial up.
Over at the Giants, they're going to have to pay this man.
Yeah, looks like Baker Mayfield's going to drop back. Has a man short of the first down. It's going to be, I think that was Godwin on the catch. And it looks like the Buccaneers will say, hey, let's get the points, baby. Let's get the points. 4th and 3.
That's really good all around.
So
Mayfield still walking a little gingerly.
it's a win for the Panthers if they only get 3. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this early.
And defensively,
watch the fake. You wouldn't think they would fake.
Not every defense.
Okay, they're not gonna fake. They're not gonna fake the
or to have someone to get an interception.
3-point conversion. Maybe a punt, but not going to fake this one. Ball is down, and this one is going to be kicked through. And the first team on the board is Tampa Bay.
In Charlotte, 3-0, Tampa Bay.
Baker Mayfield comes home. Well, comes back to Bank of America Stadium, and right now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are leading the Panthers 3-0. All right, Baker Mayfield is 11 of 17 for 72 yards. Should have at least 1 interception, but the Panthers not able to hang on to it. White, 8 carries for 37. Edmond, 1 for 8. Cade Otton, 2 catches for 30. Mike Evans, 2 for 16. Looked like he was going to go off there at the beginning of the game, but he hasn't been targeted since. White out of the backfield, 2 catches for 12 yards. For Bryce Young, 4 for 6 for 61 yards. Chuba Hubbard, 8 carries for 25. Sanders, 2 for 15. Chalk has 1 catch for 42 yards, almost a touchdown. Fumbled it after getting hit right at the goal line there. Tommy Tremble, 2 catches for 11 yards. And there's your defense.
Been one of the best defensive tackles in the game, and it stinks that the record doesn't support how well he's played. But he is a bright spot for the Panthers defense.
Yeah, let's go, Brown.
Pieces that you can really work around and build off of. Him being the first and biggest piece, no pun intended, he's really good, Kenny.
Congratulations to Derek Brown.
All right, that ball's kicked up to the Panthers. It's going to be returned. Blackshear trying to get outside. At least gets back to the 23-yard line.
Who will win the AFC South, the lottery ticket? One of these 3, Buccaneers, Saints, Falcons, will host the playoff game next weekend. Bucks with a 3-0 lead here. Falcons and Saints tied at 14 apiece. There, as you can see in the upper left-hand corner. And again, the Saints could still make the playoffs even if the Bucks.
Boo, Falcons.
Saints would need the win of their game and
I don't know why I got such disdain for the Falcons now.
And Green Bay later today.
But what a season for the Buccaneers.
Brown was snubbed. Never going into Green Bay. Yeah, Chuck.
All they did was start 3-1.
Oh, my bad, James. 4 minutes and 7 seconds left before halftime. Carolina gets the ball. They hand it to Chuba. Chuba grinds for a good maybe 3 yards on that carry. 3 minutes and 58 seconds left before halftime.
Are in position to clinch the division with a victory. Bryce Young, the Panthers, they're playing them tough, just like they played them all the first time.
2nd and 8, so we picked up 2 yards on that carry right there.
It's been frankly terrible. But when you say you look at the positive, you're still only down 3-1.
Coach Brown.
All you need, you're a big player.
Coach Brown calling the plays. Carolina with that tight set. Basically trips to the right. Now they're going to send one man in motion. Got to get rid of it or get out of there. Throws it in the flat, but throws it behind the intended receiver. That pass is going to be incomplete, so it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Game-changing, momentum-changing.
Man, that like that right there, throwing that pass across the field that far behind the line of scrimmage. I don't know, man. These days, to me, it's almost just a waste of a play. Like the cornerback has plenty of time to come up and make a play. Bryce drops back again. Got to get rid of it. Finds Ian Thomas in the flat area. He's able to pick up a few. But Carolina's going to be short of 2 yards. Go ahead. You got to punt it. Got to punt it. Play field position. Man, I wish we could put a little bit more misdirection in the backfield. Something. Just something in the backfield, misdirection.
On this Buccaneers defense. The rush defense is top 10 for the Bucs. Defensively in the pass coverage, it's not always there, but when you can blitz.
Last game and we can't get a first down. Last game we can't get a first down. Hey,
situations like this where
nothing's changed.
Series 2, 3 are going to go by, nothing happens. Yet the next series after that, you get a big play, get in the rhythm, and you can score.
All right, Panthers going to let this clock run all the way down. Ecker punts it. It's a pretty good punt right there, and Tampa Bay is going to start on their own 20, I think about 26-yard line.
It's going to take a lot more than a little ticket to get at.
All right, hey, if we're going to win today, the defense is going to have to score. That's all it is to it. Defense is going to have to score. It's really been like that the whole year. If our defense don't score, we ain't going to be able to win. Defense got to score somehow. All right, 2 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. The Tampa Bay, another. Tampa Bay has the ball. I think that ball was deflected at the line and nearly picked off.
Ball comes out really awkward.
But our defensive backs, and our linebackers, we can't squeeze that ball, bro. We can't squeeze that ball like that. A couple of times we should have had interceptions right there. Hope next season we finally have a good coach. Another pass is incomplete by Tampa Bay. It is already 3rd and 10. Hey, you said it, Richard. Hopefully,
Getting with Baker Mayfield, not even realizing or expecting that pressure to come so quickly. And boy, J.C. Horn, he almost made a tremendous interception, kind of tried to get a one-handed INT there, and then he comes back the next play, locks down Mike Evans. I'm still trying to figure out why they keep trying to go his way. He's back, and he looks good.
All right, this time Baker Mayfield in the backfield by itself. Tampa Bay's got to get 10 yards. Baker drops back, zings this one. And this one was hit. This one was broken up. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 minutes on the clock, actually 2:01, Panthers get the ball back.
This was about as bad a series as you get for the Bucs.
Jones breaking up another one.
Off the clock during that series. That is just not good football all around for the Bucs, whether it's play calling and execution for the Bucs.
All right, so we're going to stay here and go ahead and punt this ball.
So let's credit the Panthers defense stepping up.
Oh, punter was hit. I don't know if there's going to be a flag. This ball goes into the end zone. I don't see the flag call yet. Punter's getting up off the ground. The ref said, hey, dude, you're good. Get up. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I hadn't heard anything about our kicker. He got hurt in warm-ups last game. Is he good? Let's see. Pinheiro. Are we able to pick up somebody that's been chilling at home? Nope, Eddie Pinheiro inactive. Dude, where is Terrace Marshall? Like, is he on the sideline just not playing? So we got K. Mays, Eddie Pinheiro, stretching, Ricky Lee, and Manning. Like I said, I'm just a straight fan. All the ins and outs and behind the everything behind closed doors, I don't keep up with that like I probably should. Well, I just don't keep up with it. That's not me. All right, I just like to watch football. I like the Panthers. Anything I get is gonna be something that is in the news that everybody else hears about. Like I love these guys that spend their day researching. You know, and they know what's going on behind. I mean, everything. They know what's going on with temper. They know what's going on with all that. They can tell you.
That's new. Yep.
They can tell you what picks we've got, what we gave up, what we got in the future. You know, I love watching those guys. I mean, you know, I love we got guys like that. I'm not one of them. Go ahead and tell you that right now. All right, just love watching football, love seeing my team do well, but I'm a diehard Panther fan, so even if we're not doing well, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Oakley is empowering future generations through sport. Move the game forward.
So hopefully, just like my YouTube channel does, hopefully I'm doing something to help someone. If nobody else but James Hayes, so we can at least hear what's going on. All right, Panthers, 1 minute, 52 seconds on the clock. Ball's on the 20-yard line, our own 20-yard line. This time Bryce drops back. It's going to be a screen pass to the left that goes nowhere. They may have given the Panthers a yard.
That ties the franchise record. Sean Landeta back in 97, and now Camarda's done it 3 times. Yeah, Camarda actually takes a shot after that punt.
Panthers back on the line quick. Bryce running for his life, throws it. All right, the ball was caught, but it may have been caught out of bounds. And I think it was. It is incomplete. It is 3rd and 10, and the Panthers doing just what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just did, a quick. If we don't get this first down, it'll be a quick 3 and out, and still 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the clock. No run at all. I understand. Only you're under a minute and you got to pass the ball, but you can still mix it up. We could have ran at one time. That's where we've been making our plays. But now Tampa Bay knows it's going to be a pass. Bryce drops back, throws it out to the flats, and almost picked off, ladies and gentlemen. It's like either Chark or Bryce, they were not on the same page. Bryce sort of threw that out to the side, and I don't know if Chark gave up or just did not run the right pattern. Nope. If something's wrong, Chark stops in the middle of the field.
Had this been thrown a little
wow.
lower,
Chark throwing this. Chark stops in the middle of the field on the sideline, and Bryce throws that like he was going out of bounds and nearly picked off. So Panthers going to have to punt again.
31 seconds. And over and kick.
It is going to take a Panther bounce, but the ball is down at around the 44-yard line.
Mayfield back out.
Wow. So now with a minute and 11 seconds on the clock, both teams are trying to get this ball back so quickly. Like, I understand, I get it, guys. Like, it's a minute 52 seconds on the clock, and you're wanting to get the ball down the field, but our two minute drive has just fizzled out. 2-minute offense didn't even last a minute. Baker Mayfield in the backfield by himself. He drops back, has a man over the middle of the field. That is going to be Godwin, and Godwin takes a shot.
Godwin makes the catch, and he's slow to get back up.
He may be a little bit groggy. But look at that play again. He might have got hit in the head. But there wasn't a flag on the play. Baker Mayfield drops back again. Going down. Oh, double pump. Ball is bobbled by White. He finally catches it. Baker checked down right there.
But they still have 3 timeouts.
And White is able to get out of bounds, stopping the clock with 40 seconds.
You can easily run.
It's 3-0, as you can see right here, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are now in Panther territory. Ball on the 48-yard line. Baker Mayfield's going to run. Boy, he's hit at the line of scrimmage, but he may have gotten the first down.
Looks to have a first down. Derek Brown with the initial contact, and now some extracurricular activity.
Oh, hey, whoever threw that punch got to get out. Got to send him out, baby.
I can understand the offensive line. They're a little upset. Derek Brown.
Hey, look, you can be upset. Nobody told Baker Mayfield to run. I mean, he had to run to get the first down, but, you know, like, he just got hit. Let's see. Derek Brown. See, they took exception to Williams.
These are all legal hits if you're going to run.
Yeah, they took exception to Williams coming to clean it off. But it's you down, son. You're not down. What do you expect?
Buccaneers call timeout.
All right, let's see what this Strummins does. Does this make the Panthers play harder, or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play harder? 30 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds left. It's 3-0. Ball is on the Panther 46-yard line. Baker Mayfield throws it out to the flats. And that ball is caught. By number 19 for Tampa Bay. He's able to get out of bounds. One more play and Tampa Bay will be in field goal range. Ball now is on the 32-yard line. Baker Mayfield drops back. Baker Mayfield still has the ball. Finally finds White. And he gets another first down. And Tampa Bay calls the timeout. I think it's Tampa Bay.
Hey, Kurt, what's coming up at halftime?
Tampa Bay does call a timeout.
Would you sign my deal? Sure, anything for you, Jimmy. Here, dear Jimmy.
Hey, defense for the Panthers has been playing pretty good today. Just had a couple of chances for some interceptions, but we just can't get it. Baker Mayfield leaving it out there for us a couple of times. We're just not able to squeeze or hang on to that ball.
You kind of showing your age there, Kenny. I see Rashad White goes down.
19 seconds on the clock. Tampa Bay with the ball on the Panthers 34-yard line. Tackle in the backfield. And a quick timeout by Tampa Bay. Because Tampa Bay's like, hey, at least we can get a...
let's take a look at the end of the play. Rashad White.
Yeah.
He goes down, kind of lands on...
I thought that was going to be the Godwin play, but that was White. Came down on his arm, I think.
There you go. He just kind of goes off a little gingerly. That's the same side that he landed on, whether it's a leg or a shoulder, can't tell.
All right, there was a tackle made in the backfield by the Panthers, and with 16 seconds, Tampa Bay calls a quick timeout because they could get at least attempt to get points here, if nothing more than a field goal. It's 2nd and 17, 16 seconds on the clock, and Carolina now calls a timeout.
So the Bucs will have to try to gain some yardage and get out of bounds on this next play with how many timeouts remaining.
And you look up top left and score.
All right, now
Tie game. They're under
how cunning, how creative will the Tampa Bay Buccaneers become this play?
gaining any more yards.
Will they think about going for it? Will they go to the sideline with the ball and get out of bounds? Because that's probably the thinking of the defensive backs. Horn.
Which option is there? So I'm expecting something similar meant to the outside so you can get
Yeah, they because if he could throw an interception, it's a quick pass. It is broken up, and that's Horn. And as the commentator says, they keep going to they keep going to Horn's side, and he keeps stepping up to the plate.
By Baker Mayfield, usually you hold on to that, and he had Kate on streaking down the field and looked like
It's 3rd and 17 with 12 seconds on the clock, so the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have at least one more play. And this is what I was saying, will they go down the field?
12 seconds. Formation to the right side. Go down and
Or will they just try to get a quick pass out of bounds? With that said, the cornerbacks have got to be thinking, hey, they could be just trying to pick up a few yards so they can get a field goal. With that type of thinking, they could break on the ball, and Baker Mayfield, he'll lay it out there. And like I've stated, if Carolina's going to win this game, the defense is going to have to score at least once.
Bucs clinch the division with a win. Leading 3-0.
Time to tie or take the lead. And what's your second team? You go for let's see. Baker drops back like everybody dropped back for the Panthers. I hadn't seen that. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Everybody for the Panthers dropped back.
Around by the Panthers secondary. Understanding the situation, you notice that they're all playing outside leverage. That's because they don't like any wide receiver to catch the football and then get out of bounds real quickly and stop the clock.
I don't think there was any defensive line. Was there any defensive linemen even on the field?
Season and career long 57.
All right, it is. There's 4 seconds left.
57-yard attempt.
57-yard attempt. Ball is down, and if it's long enough, it's going to be good, and it is good. 57-yard field goal.
Todd Bowles and the Buccaneers with a 6-0 lead at the half. A win, and they clinch the NFC South. We head to Los Angeles for the...
And there you are, ladies and gentlemen, right there. There's your score, 6-0. 6-0, and should be 7-6, if that. Should be 7. It could. A couple of chances for interceptions. The Panthers can't hang on to. A nice play. Bryce getting out of the pocket, throwing it to DJ Chark. He is hit right before he goes to the end, dives into the end zone. Ball comes out to the 20-yard line of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Panthers go in at halftime. No points. Last game we can't get first down. Hope next season we finally get a good coach. Time, yeah, that was at 2 minutes there, Richard. What's your second team? You go for myself, Cowboys. Well, I'm not gonna tell the whole story here, Richard, but I can say this: I was a Cowboy fan growing up, way before the Panthers even had a team, and after the Panthers had a team for a long time, I'll definitely cheer for the Panthers because that's the hometown team, and the Cowboys. When I had said previously, there's no way you can have two teams. I'm like, how can you cheer for two teams? I was like, as a young kid, I was like, I can't see that. Like if you have more than one team you cheer for, you're not a diehard fan. But yeah, I still got a little bit of love for the Dallas Cowboys. However, I don't watch them like I used to. Like they can play. Either I'll check them out or I won't. You know, I still, if I'm watching them play anybody besides the Panthers, yeah, I'm going for the Dallas Cowboys. I knew I was a Panthers fan, and this was a long time ago. I can't even tell you what year. Like I said, I'm just a fan, but I don't keep up with the bits and pieces. Like somebody could tell you the year this occurred, but it was the year that the Panthers had to play the Cowboys to get into the Super Bowl. And I should know it because it's only been we've only been to the Super Bowl a couple of years. But you know, Julius Peppers was playing defense there. And anyway, I went and watched the game at my nephew's house, and the Panthers had to defeat the Cowboys. So I was like, man, I don't even know who. You know, I still had like a little. I didn't know. I was like, whoever wins is cool. But then during that game, I found myself really cheering for the underdog, who would have been the Panthers. The Panthers ended up winning, so yeah. If I have a second team, it would be the Cowboys. Definitely, nobody else. The closest team to me right now, other than the Panthers, would be the Falcons, and I don't know what it is. The Falcons here lately, I just do not like the Falcons. I do not like the Falcons. Other than the Bank of America Stadium. Speaking of, and you know today the Cowboys versus the Commanders, you definitely know I'm going for the Cowboys. Back in the day, to me that was the Cowboys and the Redskins. But yeah, the only other stadium I've been to has been is it Mercedes-Benz, the Falcons stadium. But yeah, I definitely, if I say I have a second team, which I really don't, the only other team I cheer for would be, and I cheer silently now, would be for the Dallas Cowboys. And you know they've been letting us down, letting you guys down. They got, it's like they have superstar talent, and we just can't seem to get back to the Super Bowl. We get kicked out early, so we'll see what happens this year. What's yours? Okay, is Bryce bust? I can't say that right now. In the last few games now, I've seen like the last game, he had a bad game there. You know, I always looked at him as being an accurate quarterback, but last game he wasn't accurate at all. I think he's still learning, just like any quarterback will or would. But dude, like, let me see him play for a team that gives him 3 seconds in the backfield when he drops back to throw the ball. At least 3 seconds after he gets set up, guys. After he gets set up, not from the time the ball snap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1001, 1002. All right. If you can't get rid of the ball in 3 seconds, then yeah, I got you. All right. Secondly, give me some wide receivers that can consistently get open. Don't have just one guy, and then all the other teams got to do is just double team them, and then nobody else gets open. And then I'm still saying that it's all on my quarterback. Yeah, sometimes he doesn't step up the run when I think he should sometimes, but he's getting better at that too. But dude, it's got to be something to think like in the back of your mind. And you know, and you're a rookie. You know you're not gonna get anybody's face and say, "Yo, get open, man. Get open. I'll throw you the ball. Get open." You know he's not gonna say that to know that every time you drop back, 85% of the time, there's not gonna be anybody open. All right, and not even that. When we had Teddy Bridgewater, and the reason why a lot of people will say they didn't like Teddy is because he would check down all the time. They say Teddy won't throw the ball down the field. Well, at least he had somebody to drop it off to. The way our offense is designed now, everybody's down the field. There's nobody to drop it off to. Like the running back doesn't even release and get open. So, what does Bryce do? Drop back. I can't get it to chart. He may be open sometime. Most of the time he's not. Thielen over there being double teamed. So now what do I do? And man, the back out of the backfield. He doesn't get out of the backfield. I'm either going to send him behind the line of scrimmage, and at the last second, Bryce is going to fling it over there, and we're going to get dropped for a loss or maybe pick up 1 yard. Like, there's nobody that releases in the middle of the field anymore. We used to have a back. That used to be a game. Like, for Christian McCaffrey, and I know it was a different offensive coordinator, but dang, dude. Like, even me sitting here seeing that our receivers don't get open on a regular basis, don't create separation, I'm saying, where is the drop down? Like, we don't have we don't have a tight end that they release into the flats like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just did, or not even in the flats. Release them into the middle of the field so Bryce can, since he can't see over the line, so everybody says, he can have an outlet. To me, that's what I'm saying. I'm just a little middle school coach. I'm just observing. But the last play he got sacked on right there, there was nobody to drop the ball off to. Everybody was downfield. Our line is not the greatest line. So why not compensate for that? Give them a check down. Hey, right now in our offense, the check down might work great. We booted Teddy Bridgewater out of there so quick. I had people calling him check down Teddy. But Teddy would check the ball down and we would move the ball down the field. At least we'll move the ball down the field. I think we had better receivers and stuff like that, but still. All right, let me get down off my soapbox. Horn must have been terrible in practice when Baker was here. Yeah. I get you, Chuck, because Baker going at him, right? Who gets ball after halftime? We get the ball after halftime. It's crazy they changed Redskins' name, but they didn't change the Chiefs' name. Crazy, my homeboy brought that up, and I couldn't answer. What are your thoughts? Listen, I've even, you know what? Okay. Not trying to get political or anything like that, but I think that's a result of the nation trying to be woke. You know what I'm saying? And just making the decision because we think. You know what I'm saying? Not going to the indigenous or the Indian community. I said Indian, what we call it? Native American people, and asking what they thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I think we just like, okay, this is the right thing to do, so that's what we're going to do, because you're putting down the Native Americans by having this. Did the Native Americans have anything bad to say about it? After all these years, was it the fact that they changed it? Was it because the Native Americans have been saying it's wrong? You shouldn't. It's wrong. We don't like it. We don't have they been saying it for all these years? And now, since we're in this climate, now they were like, you know what? They've been saying it for all these years, so you know what? Let's go ahead and change it. And that's a great point there, Richard. Like, they didn't change the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? They they didn't change the Chiefs. Or listen, even getting deeper, is it because we feel like the word chief is an endearing name, and then Redskins is more, it's sort of like we're getting more racial? Is that what they were thinking? Is that what we were thinking when, you know, the NFL was thinking when they decided, you know, we were going to have to change? Because I've heard two sides of the story. I've heard some Native Americans saying they thought it was a good thing, that they were proud of it. I've heard both sides. So with that said, I'm done with that. Those are my thoughts on the situation. I know I've been saying Redskins forever, so I still get caught saying Redskins. I'm sort of getting used to Commanders. Well, I've gotten used to Commanders, but you know, if I'm talking really quickly, you know, not thinking, I'll say Redskins in a heartbeat. But you know, I also call you what you want me to call you. If I say it wrong, hey, just let me know, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll call you what you want to be called. All right, you have the right. All right, we're getting ready to start this second half of the Panthers do get the ball first, and we'll see if we can score a touchdown.
They need every chance that they can get an opportunity to score or turnovers.
And I'll be right back. Let me take a little break. I'm gonna take a little break and get a beverage.
Todd Bowles wasting no time with the blitz. We know that he's notorious for finding blitzes, pressures, anything that would work. He loves sending 5, 6.
All right, Todd Bowles calling the defensive plays, defensive sets, and Chuba hit hard right there. Loses a yard. It is now 2nd and 11. Ball is on after a penalty. The ball is now on the Panthers 13-yard line. They're going to run it again. Hubbard with a pickup of about 2 yards. It's now 3rd and 8.
Those long shots downfield. We gotta lull him to sleep, and then take our big shot, talking about Baker and obviously his receivers downfield. As far as Chris Tabor, he said they're going to stick to the run. He said we got to win those first down, and we got to catch the ball. We just can't kill ourselves.
So 3rd and 8. We got to stick to the run, but we're going to have to pass it right here.
The third quarter, trailing Tampa Bay 6-0. Mayfield without a catch today.
And maybe
Movement prior to the snap. I wonder who it's on.
maybe it's offside. It is a neutral zone infraction. That is going to give the Panthers, well, 5 yards. It was 3rd and 8, so now it's 3rd and 2.
I mean, he's even laughing at himself. He just took off, just kept going. He's like, yeah, all right.
Actually, 3rd and 3. Will the Panthers run or will they pass it? See, right here. This little check down right here that we could throw just to get the first down, but actually it's 3rd and 3, so the Panthers could run this. If they don't get the first down, we could hand it off. Chuba Hubbard right up the middle, and he picks up the first down and about 3 more yards. Feed him.
Top left, tied 17 apiece. Falcons and Saints as the NFC South comes down to the wire.
12 minutes, 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Like the way Chuba Hubbard has run the football all season.
It's crazy he changed it. And it's crazy things they've done. Cole, they've actually talked to a lot of Native Americans. All right, Panthers first down. They hand it, good move to avoid the first hit there, Chuba Hubbard, and maybe picks up maybe 1 yard.
Coming up for Carolina, Buccaneers will win their 3rd straight division title with a win. If the Bucs lose this game, the winner of the
He's actually talked a lot of Native Americans that are proud that a team was named after them. It is this whole Gen Z and council. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Let's see if this time he kills it and it works. It usually doesn't work. Hubbard gets out into the open, picks up the first down and more. Nearly gets into Tampa Bay territory. I don't know what Bryce saw, but he changed something. It was a big pickup. Longest run from the line of scrimmage today. And well, probably about a good 15 yards.
Making those defenders pay. He wastes no time. That's what I like about his running style. As soon as he sees the hole, he's feeling
he does hit it.
100 miles an hour, and then it's up to his secondary to try to stop it.
All right, Panthers in a tight set. They're going to run this one. It's going to be Sanders this time. He picks up a modest gain of about 3 yards.
49ers have clinched the #1 seed. Cowboys and Eagles still battling for the division. Lions win the NFC North. And the teams on the right still in the hunt.
Whoa, hey everybody, thank you for hitting that like button. I got 5, we've got 5 likes today. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, share me out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to get 10 likes today. Oh, come on, Panthers. All right, Panthers going in the wrong direction. Second now.
Because of the rhythm that the offense was in. And for the listeners out there,
2nd and 12.
Kill from Bryce Young. What he's doing is identifying which way to run the football. So he's killing from run left to run right or vice versa. And so I really like the way Bryce Young, he's able to identify where the weakness is on the defense.
All right, now 2nd and 12, Bryce. That puts an offensive coordinator in a bind. You got to throw the ball. Oh, come on, baby, stretch out and get that.
Just out of the reach.
What you mean out of the reach? It hit him in the hands.
And see, and this is what stinks about it. Ian Thomas, he's going to be on the inside at the tight end position. He's going to be streaking down the field.
Boy, lay out and get that.
Off on their timing. gets one hand.
Yeah, it was a little long. It was a little long.
To try to get that, but the real issue is that you're now in a 3rd and long. So Tommy Tremble jumps off sides and say, oh, it's only 5 yards. Well, we went from 2nd and 6.
All right, Bryce has got to pass it, so let's see what the defense calls here. Probably going to put a little pressure on him. We decide to run the ball. I'm not really mad at it. See, Coach, he wanted to see, they wanted to see how close we can get to the first down to decide whether they're going to go for it on 4th down. The crowd boos, but I understand.
Becker out to punt once again. Well, Chris Tabor and Thomas Brown, offensive coordinator, they said they're going to commit to the run. They did commit to the run. The problem is that when you're in these obvious passing down situations, the fans see it, we see it up here, and you got to throw the football. Now, you don't want to put Bryce Young in harm's way.
Exactly.
You just can't sit there and expect you're going to get 12-yard runs every time to convert first downs.
And I understand that too, Mr. Commentator. Go get that. Go get that. Cool.
At the 5-yard line.
I understand that too. That was a passing down, but truly, I ain't too mad at. I'm not too mad at them running it right there. Yeah, you want to get that first down. Here's the biggest problem right here. The flag. The flag, and puts you back, and that I'm telling you, when you are calling plays, when your team gets holding calls, illegal procedure, daggone false starts, and you have to drop back. 5 yards with that throws the offense coordinator off, man.
Thanks, Dad. So tasty.
JJ wants Little Caesars stuffed crazy crust for just $9.49.
Pizza.
Why did we run?
Going on?
Hey, they didn't want Bryce to throw an interception, forcing this one, trying to get this first down. Yeah, that was definitely a passing down, But like I said, I'm upset we didn't get the first down, but I ain't too mad. That was definitely you definitely go for it. But here, that's why my comment was, I wonder what defense he's getting ready to call. What is he going to call right here? Because as a passing down, are they going to bring the house and make Bryce force that pass? End up having to get out of the pocket and get sacked. But I know, I get it. It's a passing down. But right now in the game, I'm not too mad at it. Not too mad. I'm more upset that we got a penalty. That's what threw us off right there.
Buccaneers fans travel well this weekend.
We really did.
He ain't traveling nowhere. He's from North Carolina.
Headquartered here in Charlotte. They have a really good crowd, though. We saw the whole bottom row, lower 100 section.
All right, Tampa Bay starting deep in the shadow of their end zone. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. Maybe a pickup of one. You might have talked about this during halftime, but I was busy. We need to get Titan and we can count on like we used to have. We had good teams and we always had a good tight end. That is true, James. Baker Mayfield drops back. Quick throw, quick pass to Godwin. Godwin may have gotten the first down. He did. It's 1st and 10. Baker Mayfield noticeably limping. Let's see if we can get some pressure on him.
Difference in points per game and a opponent's points per game the next 7
Yeah, a tight end, a good tight end would not hurt at all.
What we mentioned was the turnover margin. Today they're +1.
The thing is, will we use them?
Great at creating takeaways, protecting the football on their 3-4 game win streak. So they know what it is. They know what it takes.
Tight end goes in motion, comes in close. Tampa Bay's going to run this one again right off the tackle. Maybe a pickup of 2, maybe 1.
Talking by a defensive tackle in a season since it became an official statistic.
And the other thing I was amazed with Derek Brown is that he rarely gets out of the game. You usually see guys, especially defensive linemen, they rotate every
7 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third. It is 6-0. Tampa Bay with the ball, empty backfield. Baker Mayfield drops back. Has to let go of that ball, and he's going to be sacked to the backfield, ladies and gentlemen. Big 95.
Yeah, Derek Brown, take that secondary out to dinner after this game because they had great coverage.
Derek Brown working hard.
Mike Evans was locked up.
Another sack.
Locked up. Chris Godwin nowhere to go. And then, of course, you're going to hold it that long. Derek Brown.
Hey, Chuck, you know our the dude from here, Ashboro, Nick Cove. That's what we played with at Auburn right there.
And so far, they have lived up to it.
Baker Mayfield, empty backfield again. This time it's going to be a screen thrown to the left side that goes to Godwin. I think just to get them a little bit of room so they can punt because it's 4th and 7. Let's go defense.
The Buccaneers will punt yet again.
Carolina defense doing their thing as usual. The Jets and the Patriots game isn't no better than this game. It's only 6-3 Jets. All right, can the Carolina Panthers complete this play here without making a mistake? It's a line drive punt, but it's good. Marset up the middle of the middle of the field, back to the Panther logo. A return of 29 yards to get the Panthers in pretty decent field position because that punt, even though it was low, got on the returner pretty quickly and he was able to catch it and get right up the middle of the field. Defense, only thing keeping us alive. Yep, all year. All year. All right, so we got a timeout for station identification. Baker Mayfield is 17 of 28 for 113 yards. Rashad White, 10 carries for 42. Godwin, 1 for 4. Chris Godwin, 4 catches, 33. Austin, 2 for 30. I guess Mike Evans is hurt. Because after he caught those 2 passes, I hadn't heard anything from him since. White, 4 catches for 18. Bryce Young is 6 of 12 for 67 yards. Chuba Hubbard, 15 carries, 58 yards. Miles Saunders, 3 for 18. DJ Chark, 1 catch for 42. No touchdown. Dang it. And 1 target. Trimble, 2 catches for 11. He's been targeted twice. Chuba Hubbard, 2 for 9.
USFL merger is official. The United Football League will begin play March 30th. USFL champs, the Birmingham Stallions, take on the XFL champion Arlington Renegades. The United Football League this spring on ABC, ESPN, Fox.
All right, Panthers starting on the 45-yard line. Hubbard thought about bouncing it outside and decided better of it and picked up 1 yard.
And this is a very important game for them, of course, depending on the outcome of your guys' game. But Chris Olave is going to tip this one to himself, make a great play to come down with it for the touchdown. Vilma like that stays in front, 44-17.
Boo Saints, boo Atlanta. All right, Carolina may have picked up 1 yard, so was it 2nd and 9? They send Trimble in motion. Bryce drops back, has some time, dumps it off. That's going to be Adam Thielen. Catches the ball, gets up sort of gingerly.
The issue with the Panthers offense, their passing game doesn't complement their running game. So they've had a lot of success with Bryce Young under center. They hand it off to Chuba Hubbard, Miles.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by today. Thanks for hanging out, you 5 people. I appreciate it. Thanks for hitting that like button. 4 minutes and 41 seconds there, James Hayes, in this game. Excuse me, in the 3rd quarter. Panthers with the ball on the 49-yard line of Tampa Bay. 3rd and 5. Bryce drops back. Bryce throws a high pass out to the sideline, and the ref's going to give him a first down. Let's go. I've seen that type of pass by Bryce a few times. Like, that ball floats on him for some reason.
It looked like McCollum had him, and that is just great individual effort to get the first down, keep this drive going, and as I said, you got to do more.
All right, there you go, Chuck. Panthers finally pick up another first down. We'll take a look at that next time we have a chance of team stats. All right, ball is on the 44-yard line. Bryce is going to drop back again. Bryce is going to run. He picks up at least 3 yards, maybe even 4 yards. Good decision right there. Carolina creeping in deeper into Tampa Bay territory. Yeah, you got to. He's got to step them in that. Got to take off.
They go down the field, nothing there. Don't waste time. Just keep running. Take what you can get, slide, and get down.
Run the ball, please. We've been having success running the ball. You said you was going to run it.
It's going to take time.
You said you were going to run it. It's 2nd and 5. A good, oh my gosh, empty backfield. Bryce drops back, throws the ball, and is there going to be a flag on the play? The defensive back never looked back.
Fans can boo all they want. Carlton Davis.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good defense right there. I thought maybe the ref might have helped us out. It's 3rd and 5.
He stayed square.
It was 3rd and 5. Like, come on, get the first down. Get the first down. We do this so many times. Like, you say you're going to do one thing and you don't do it. We've had success running the ball. Why wouldn't you run it? It's 3rd and 5 on 2nd down. Come on. 2nd and 5. That's why you should have ran it on 2nd down. Exactly. Boo, crowd. I'm a boo right now. Dang. What kind of sense is that made? You run it on 2nd down, 2nd and 5. Then, if it's 3rd and 5, maybe pass on that.
Having only scouted them the whole 2 games.
Now it's 4th and 5.
And the rest of the coaching staff are telling you the defense, hey, tee up.
And we don't have a field goal kicker, so we got to go for it. Bryce drops back, gets rid of it. Has a man! What a catch! Is that Adam? Adam Thielen, nobody else that could on the team that's probably gonna make a catch like that. And Bryce zipped it in there this time.
And Bryce Young under heavy pressure.
Yeah, under pressure, stood in there, and Thielen was able to come up with it. Panthers get a first down to keep the drive alive.
couple of injured Buccaneers, Levante David and Logan Hall.
And that was on 4th down, ladies and gentlemen.
When moderate to severe
What is
ulcerative colitis takes you off
Bryce, here we go.
put it in check.
Got a little injury on the field, so we can take a look. Bryce Young is 9 for 16 for 85 yards. So we look at the stats when we had a chance. Carolina does have 8 first downs, 8 to 9. Total yards, Carolina 165 to 147. Passing yards, 70, well, of course, 77. Tampa Bay 97. Rushing yards, Carolina 88 to Tampa Bay's 50. And both teams doing pretty darn well with the penalties. Carolina 2 for 15 and Tampa Bay 3 for 15. Turnovers 1. So we have 1 turnover. All right, still in timeout mode.
Snap your W-2 and file your taxes 100% free with TurboTax Free Edition. Roughly 37% of taxpayers qualify. 1040 included credits only. Get the TurboTax out now.
On the last play, Elijah Cansey walked off under his own power. Logan Hall is fine.
All right, Carolina with the ball on the 30-yard line. They're going to hand this one off.
Hubbard took the handoff from
Hubbard picks up about 2 yards on the carry.
28, so no Levante David on the field here for the Bucs.
It is 2nd and 8. 1 minute, 41 seconds left in the third.
Matter of fact, the first time around, they didn't have Devin White and Levante David.
We don't have a backup kicker. I was fussing last week about it. Like, dang, we can't go pick up anybody off the trash heap. I don't want to say trash heap, but somebody, any kicker. There's got to be somebody out there, right? That's just not playing. That's just not in the NFL. That's kicked the ball. Like, I don't know what the deal is. There's got to be something about money or something. I don't know, man. Like, they can't find anybody. There's hundreds, probably thousands of guys, field goal kickers out there just waiting their chance. All right, 3rd and 5. Bryce in the passing set. He drops back. And he's going to be sacked, of course.
Back at the 35-yard line. Antoine Winfield celebrates his 6th sack of the season.
Yeah, now Antoine.
All right, let's see what Bryce sees.
Sitting, waiting on Bryce Young to figure out where he's
see any wide receiver open. Nope.
Actually forces him up in the pocket and allows for the.
We got to have some plays where our receiver sits.
A nice job at the Bucs.
We can't turn and sit down. We got to have. Who was this?
Throw the ball down the field. Just have no time.
Matthew Wright. Ball's down. No good.
And Wright's kick is no good. So it remains 6-0 Tampa Bay as we head to the 4th.
52 yards, first kick. I don't know if it's of his NFL career, but first kick, and he pulls it left. Yeah, tough for the young man. 52-yard attempt. You know what? But if Bryce doesn't get sacked, he's about 10 yards closer.
Okay, say warning, all set. Just another day on the job.
If this is what we did for love, see what we can do for your business.
Yeah, I didn't even know we had a backup. Look, that's what I was saying. You know there's guys out there. You know there's guys out there. So. All right, Carolina's attempt to get points on the board does not work.
More than 30 years, kids across the Piedmont have counted on your generosity.
And this year especially, the kids need our help.
Just drop off with you a gently used coat at any of the
Yeah, again in that situation, I'm thinking. Listen. The last series, right? We ran the ball on third down. We ran the ball third and long. So why not think in that same mode on that play right there and say, okay, let's run it right here. Keep it in the middle of the field. If we break it, cool. If we don't, we get 3 points.
That's 10% below MSRP.
Instead, we drop back, knowing our receivers can't get open. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. You know we can't get open. No, we can't get open. And it's play design. It's play design. I'm sorry, it's play design. Our receivers run and they sit down. It just doesn't look like we're looking for the open spot in the zone. And Tampa Bay was in man-to-man. That's man-to-man. That running and sitting down in the pros works great when the other team is running the zone. But man-to-man, you run and sit down, the defender's going to sit down with you. So the only way you can overcome that, I think, is when you run. If you're going to sit down, don't stay there. You're either going to fade left or fade right. Get open left or get open right. I don't know. Let's go defense. We got to score. What's up? NC Aggie 02. All right, so Tampa Bay gets the ball right there. They're going to run it off the left side.
Kenny, when the game started today, we were talking about...
Come on, Baker Mayfield. Help us out, baby. Throw an interception.
And as you guys have mentioned many times, been limping around the field. After he took the big hit earlier in the first half, he came over to the bench. He sat there without the iPad, all by himself.
But we don't get blown out again. Last week game was terrible, yeah. Getting a sick feeling again. All right, fourth quarter, 14:27 on the clock. Little misdirection play action, if you ask me, and that ball's thrown out to Godwin, who picks up nothing. It's 3rd and 5.
We'll be talking about how they've slowed the game down. They've done a great job playing complementary football. The problem is that they don't get points. So you always have to then lean on, well, why aren't you getting points? And what's going on and what's wrong? And that's what stinks. And the defensive coordinator, we're looking at him, April, he's done as good a job as he can.
3rd and 5. Baker Mayfield in the backfield all by himself. He drops back. He gets away from the first hit, and Mayfield, limping, runs and picks up the first down with his feet.
Ankle looks pretty good on that play. Derek Brown gets in there.
Derek Brown had a hand on him.
Flushing him out of the pocket, and I like the block. That's Rashad White getting a nice block on J.C. Warren.
White's going to get up. Yeah, at the end of the play, now on the sidelines, replaced by Edmonds.
All right, Tampa Bay does pick up the first down.
But a big first down. Mayfield running with his legs.
They are in Panther territory. Ball's on the 47-yard line. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. for a modest game of about 3 yards. 13:05. All right. I've said it twice today, bend but don't break. But I tell you what, the Panthers are gonna have to not break right here. In fact, they can't even let Tampa Bay get 3 points, because Tampa Bay get 3 points. That's it. That's it.
Time flies when you're having fun. That's what they always say.
Baker Mayfield under center, ball's on the 42-yard line of the Panthers. He's going to turn and hand it out of that pistol right up the middle, and a big run, ladies and gentlemen, all the way down to the 20-yard line. Tampa Bay right up the middle. They are in the red zone.
Chase Edmonds has always been a nice compliment to Rashad White.
It's going to be Edmonds up the middle.
Gets a lot of the carries, a lot of the touches, but when Chase Edmonds gets in there, he runs between the tackles just as strong as any other running back does too. He's not as big.
And so now Tampa Bay, all they have to do is win and they get in the playoffs. They are thinking, protect this ball. I guarantee it's a run. No, it's a pass. It's a quick pass. Over to Evans. Hadn't heard it. This is his 3rd catch of the day. He just catches it.
That's why I mentioned.
And stops.
First goal.
I think a pickup of about 5 yards.
He lit them up last time. 165 yards receiving.
Maybe a pickup of 6 is 2nd and 4.
The Bucs won that game was because of Mike Evans. And to the credit of the Panthers defense.
Yeah, he's definitely right, Mr. Schumann. If they score, it is definitely over. Ball on the 15-yard line of the Panthers. Another play action. Man, if Tampa Bay don't score right here, this is Tampa Bay's fault. It is 3rd and 4 now.
Baker Mayfield's eyes staying downfield. That's a very catchable.
Yeah, ball probably should have been caught.
And then Baker going down again.
I'm saying it's their fault because I would have ran it on 1st down. All right, things tighten up right here. It's 3rd and 4. It's going to be another pass. Baker Mayfield drops back. He is under pressure, and he's going to go down, ladies and gentlemen. Told you they should have ran it the first time. Should have ran it on 1st down. First and 20. 1st and 20. You got a team on their heels, and you throwing the ball. 3 down. I guess that shows that every offensive coordinator can have a dumb attack.
He was like, I'm just going to protect the ball, man. That's it.
I'm mixing it up. All right, so Tampa Bay is going to be kicking this one. Let's go, win, blow it. And McLaughlin hits it. All right, my bad, guys. I didn't change the ball right there. So there's still a slight chance for the Panthers. They kept the Tampa Bay Buccaneers out of the end zone. However, we know how hard it is for the Panthers to score. So don't really want to say that sealed it, but that could have sealed it.
For a new Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus.
Man, it's gotta be a bad feeling to have such a good defense and your offense just can't get in the end. Not even in the end zone. People, you know what I'm saying, we can't even get on the board. We just can't get on the board. The way our defense has been playing the last few games, well, not the last game, but a few of these games here, you know, we could win. We could have won by just kicking field goals at certain times. If we had if we had an offense that was consistent, even if we couldn't get in the end zone, move the ball. But okay, let me take that back. The score could have looked better. The score could have looked better. You know, last week we had a chance to kick a field goal, and I guess we didn't have a field goal kicker. We and we couldn't get a field goal kicker because Pinheiro got hurt in warm-ups. You know what I'm saying? We would have literally had to go up in the stands and get somebody out of the stands, you know, that was a kicker and give him a quick contract. Sign him up right there and say, yo, you got to kick today.
NBC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Back in Charlotte now, 7 straight scoreless quarters for the Carolina Panthers. Shut out last week, trailing 9-0 today. Buccaneers clinched the NFC South with a victory. Saints leading the Falcons 31-17.
All right, ball's kicked off. This is going to be in the end zone.
Well, the NFL playoffs kick off next Saturday at Super Wildcard Weekend, presented by Verizon. 12 teams, 6 games, 3 days, one epic weekend. The road to Super Bowl 58 starts next weekend.
Super Bowl 58. If I ever forget how old I am, all I gotta do is just tune into the Super Bowls, and they'll let me know.
Yeah, with Jacksonville losing, they're going to be eliminated from the playoffs. It guarantees.
So you're 58. I'm 58 during every Super Bowl, and what's gonna be February, and then 2 months after that, my birthday. All right, here we go. Carolina starts with a run. Chuba up the middle, gets the first down, picks up about 12 yards.
We saw Pittsburgh last week, huge win in Seattle. Beat Baltimore yesterday. Ravens rested a lot of their stars. So
I said for Carolina to have a chance, she was going to have at least 80 yards before Carolina has a chance. Carolina back up on the line.
Looks like they're peaking at the right time.
9 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Carolina tight set. They're going to run it again. Chuba picks up a good 3 yards on that carry.
Panthers
talks a little noise to the defense.
Their last possession, right miss from 52 yards out.
9-0 is the score. 9-0 is the score. If we can score on this drive, maybe we can come back. Possibility. Second down and 6, and Carolina is going to pass the ball. Quick pass. It is caught near the first down marker.
About a yard shy of the marker by
it's going to be Terrace Marshall. Terrace Marshall. I even know Terrace Marshall. Like I said, he wasn't on injured. The injury reserve. He wasn't on the injury list. Carolina's going to run it quick. And Hubbard does not get the first down.
He'll stop short.
It just
they go for it on 4th down.
Levante David shaken up earlier, makes the play.
Yeah, it's definitely 4th down. When I
4th and 1, Panthers stay on the field.
You have, let's say, an out and up opportunity. You usually have that one receiver.
That is the set you should have had him in a few seconds ago instead of that daggone shotgun.
Which is why they don't have those opportunities to score now.
4th and a long one.
Chuba fights hard, gets the first down. He sure won't going up the middle on that one.
Nice job dragging the defender, Carlton Davis. That's their cornerback.
All right, with 8 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock, Carolina continues to drive. Chuba,
as soon as he sees those smaller defenders,
able to get outside, just off the right side. Now Carolina spreads it out a little bit more.
Buccaneers with a 9-0 lead.
It's going to be a pass. Bryce, quick pass. Gets that to DJ Chark.
Biggest play in the game, Chark. 42-yard reception. Right. If he could have got that 43rd yard, it would have been a touchdown
7 minutes and 36 seconds left in this game. Panthers on the move.
You were looking at that time, it would have been 7-3. And who knows how the offense would have been running or operating and the confidence.
Actually, they are in Tampa Bay territory. Ball on the 48-yard line. Bryce drops back. Can't find anybody. He's going to go. He is trying to get away. Gets away. Gets the first down. Still on his feet. All the way down to the 28-yard line. Bryce turned on that little bit of speed he got. I thought the big man on the line was going to get him.
Had him dead to rights coming around.
Is that had him?
And it looked like, okay, this is just going to be another sack. And,
yeah, big number 7. Bryce was just able to get away from number 7 and 45. Stayed on his feet a little bit longer. All right, it is first down. Ball's on the 28-yard line. Run the ball one time, at least one time. They do. They go off the left side, but there's a flag in the backfield. And Blackshear is going to go into the end zone, but there's a flag. They're going to bring it all the way back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Panther football.
It's against Carolina. It's coming back. False start.
Might be false start or illegal formation.
Illegal formation. Offense. The tackle is not covered. 5-yard penalty. We play first down.
So that is going to come back with 6 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock.
The Panthers get.
It's going to be first and 15.
The outside defender has to cover up the offensive lineman.
Come on, bro.
Cover up the offensive lineman.
You know that.
Formation, because the
and that's it. Just one, just that much right there.
Horrible day one stuff.
Of course, you know you got to be on the line, bro.
Have to be on the line. That's the first.
Got to be on the line. Now the Panthers will not score. Rice drops back. He's got to get rid of it.
As he got rid of it, question was it all moving forward? It was ruled a fumble. Well, turnover is reviewed, so they will take a look at it.
That was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka coming around the backside of Bryce Young, and let's see if the ball is actually moving forward. It's going.
Not look like it
doesn't look like it was.
That's a fumble. With the sack, the forced fumble. Anthony Nelson, the recovery.
Well, it's hard to watch, guys. It is hard to watch. I don't know what to say. It's hard to watch, but I knew. We all knew. Like, you score, if the Panthers score, it's so far and few between that we do score. When we do score, you just got to realize that it's not going to happen again. Not in this drive. All right. And for anybody that says, hey, Coach, you jinxed them, hey, look, if you believe in that, all right. Man, it's just like when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours for the Panthers. They're always in quicksand. You know what happens when you get in quicksand? The more you move, the more you just get pulled down. Anything bad that can happen will happen. Like that is it. That's it for the Panthers. That's it for the Panthers. How do you not get in the end zone in the first half? I mean, you almost get in the end zone. It was deemed a touchdown, but you fumble, don't get in the end zone. Right? How do you get the ball in the red zone? You get the ball in the red zone, and instead of running like you said you're going to run, just slowing the game down, just taking what they give you, and at least get a field goal, which we did attempted a field goal, but that was after the sack. After the sack, you say you're going to run the ball, then I mean, the situation that occurred before we missed that field goal, You know what I'm saying? It is 2nd and 5, and we're throwing the ball, but we're in great field position. All right. Then we end up running the ball on the 3rd down. Don't get the first down. Now we have to kick it 52 yards, miss it. Well, actually, we didn't kick it. We passed it. We passed it and got sacked.
43-yard line. The good thing is,
and then now we come back and this.
There's White.
All right, well, there's still 6 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock.
Carolina Panthers, you're looking at the play before that. You have a touchdown. All you need to do is have your wide receiver
all you needed
on the
to
line
do.
of scrimmage, and it becomes a 9-6, possibly 9-7 game. Instead, you get the penalty, and the very
this
next
is
play,
a quick estimation on crowd attendance.
Bucks have the football, and that's basically how you can sum up their season in those 2 plays.
So two potential Carolina.
I wonder if I even have it on this app. I wonder if I have it on this app. Tampa Bay, all you need to do is protect the ball. Run some time off the clock.
What we just talked about.
Thanks for showing I'm out next year. Will the Panthers? Next year will be the Panthers' time. Another blowout. Crazy. I'm so.
Just imagine.
Taking a shot now. Oh, I got you. I'm so taking a shot now. All right, Richard. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for hitting that like button. I appreciate it, dude. I understand 100%. It's hard to watch, but that's us. That is us. This is the Carolina ball this year. Hopefully, it will be better next year. It seems just like it was no time ago. I was down in South Carolina looking at training camp, hoping for the best. All right, Tampa Bay with the ball on the 49-yard line of the Panthers. They're going to be running the ball. They get the first down off the left side. Still on his feet is White. He gets all the way down to the 40-yard line. This FCS championship game between Montana and South Dakota is a good one at halftime.
Yeah, it's exciting if you're a Buccaneers
Dakota
fan,
State,
to see that the Bucs
South Dakota
find
State.
ways to win the football game. Mike Evans has
So it's
been
Montana and South Dakota State.
Good job by the Panthers defense, but you have the Bucs making those timely plays. Now,
yeah, my team right now that I'm supporting right here, North Carolina A&T, they are FCS, also in the CAA.
To win a playoff game. Is this good enough football? And my answer is going to be no. I want to see more consistency from the Bucs in the rush defense, and I want to see more consistency from Baker Mayfield. I understand he has the rib.
Yeah, also what was it? 3 years ago we were in the NBAC, then we went to the Big South. Now we're in the CAA.
We're in the victory today. Looking ahead to a.
All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 40-yard line for Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay. White tries to get outside, picks up maybe 1 yard. 5 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock.
Cowboys coming up against the Commanders in the second game of our doubleheader. And the Eagles at MetLife Stadium taking on the Giants. So whichever team does not win the division in the East would be the first round opponent for the Buccaneers, as long as they hold on and win this game.
Both teams are very good. Philadelphia Eagles, we know about Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and what they can do. The defense hasn't been as stout as they were last year on their way to a Super Bowl run, but they're still good enough to hang in there with any team started off 10-1. And the Cowboys, offensively, they're a juggernaut. Dak Prescott's been playing great football. Sam is playing great football.
5 minutes, 26 seconds on the clock. Tampa Bay, 2nd and 9. Single back in the backfield. They're going to run it off the right side. White able to pick up 2, maybe 3 yards on the carry.
Philadelphia victory for Baker Mayfield. He's been to the postseason once back in the 2020 season with Cleveland.
3rd and 5 now.
Steelers, that was the first Browns playoff win, their quarter of a century.
at him today, 19 of 31, 123 yards. He did spread the ball around to 8 different receivers. And I'll mention it again, Mike Evans being double teamed, really being suffocated. That was a full game plan for the Panthers defense today. So you say, all right, if that's the Panthers game plan, it's a copycat league. What do you think Dallas is?
4 minutes and 42 seconds left in this game. Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay Buccaneers 9-0. Carolina basically, you could actually say Carolina has scored twice. Well, I mean, the first one was not a score, should have been a score. Second score taken away because of illegal legal procedure. Yeah, I believe a few years ago, a kid from here in Wheeling Park High School here in West Virginia was on the A&T top receiver for a few years. Then he graduated, or until he graduated. Yep. All right, Baker Mayfield. Looks like a passing set. And they are going to pass it. And they get it to Godwin. Baker Mayfield like, hey, I told you guys it wasn't me.
We asked Baker Mayfield, how much do you like Chris Godwin? He said, anytime we have a gotta-have-it play to get a first down, to beat man coverage, we go to Chris Godwin.
Baker Mayfield says, hey, I told you guys, if I had a little bit of blocking, you know, I show you how to play. Look at me now. I'm playing hurt. Still being effective.
I know he's not worried about that. He gets hopefully they continue to win this game.
4 minutes on the clock. White up the middle, off the left side. White is probably getting close to what, 70 yards? White is 17 carries, 70 yards.
Second down and 4. Saints lead the Falcons 31-17, now 34. Just under 10 minutes remaining.
Tampa Bay's going to run this one. Ball is on the 15-yard line.
Our great crew is with us all year long.
3 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock.
Such a terrific job. Our camera operators, Lynn Bernfeld, Dave Mockmeyer, Mike Smalley, and Mike B.
Man, I bet the defense don't even talk to the offense. I'd be so upset with those guys. Like anything on the offensive side of the field, if I was playing defensive back, I'll be upset with these guys. Like, not just today, I would have been upset with the offense. Like, dang, we out here, we play our tail off.
They get the first down.
White still on his feet.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
And White gets the first down.
You see some of the Bucs offensive players, they're celebrating. I think they know it now.
Clock winding down towards the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes, 16 seconds on the clock.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the NFC South.
Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans happy to be going to the postseason.
2 minutes away from heading to the postseason once again.
Elijah Bell. Okay, I got you. I know exactly who you're talking about. You know what? I mean, he had the right height, right side. Look, I don't know. I don't know why it didn't work out for him. And who knows? He could still be on somebody's practice squad. I thought I looked him up like a couple of years ago to see if he was still on somebody's team or on the practice squad or whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't know if they go on looks or what. He was a nice sized receiver, and he had great hands, bro. He was a good receiver. He was a good receiver. So I don't know what came of that. I don't know if it was speed or whatever. Elijah Bell should have made an NFL team. I see you, man. I can't pronounce that word though. Ebel the goat on Twitter. Oh, I got you. Ebel the goat on Twitter. I got you. I mean, I'm telling you, like he was one of the best receivers that one of the all-time greats at North Carolina A&T. Like, throw the ball in his area, he's gonna figure out a way to catch it. Like, he's gonna figure out a way to catch it. He can create space. Like I said, I don't understand how some guys don't make it. I don't. Got all the ability. All right. Maybe you didn't run a 4-4. Definitely didn't run a 4-3. Maybe you didn't run a 4-4. 4-5, 4-5, 4-6. Does Adam Thielen run a 4-5? I mean, and I get it when you're trying to make a team. You got to show some special skills, but this guy had it, bro. Like, it's no way he shouldn't be on somebody's team, at least on the sideline of somebody's team. In the NFL. I watched him a lot in high school. Here, he was a beast. Yeah, he was a beast at A&T. Beast at A&T. One of the reasons why A&T, won those bowl games they won at FCS, the MEAC championship. The what was it? The Celebration Bowls. All right, so the defense once again does their job, keeps a team out of the end zone, and Carolina still loses with another goose egg on the board.
But really appreciate you, man.
We had a great receiver core when he was here. Yeah. Yep, Malik, Bell, and Ron Hunt. All right, with 37 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it. So the Panthers lose their last regular season game. I know it says 9-0 right there, but we had 2 chances. I mean, when you look at it, chart. I mean, trying to stretch out, get to the end zone, fumble that ball, and it was picked up by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And like I said, I get it, but that should have been a score, obviously. And then the last score, where Blackshear scores. Probably should have gave the ball to Blackshear a little bit more. But anyway, where Blackshear scores, it's taken away because of illegal procedure. That right there, ladies and gentlemen. Plus, you can't forget, you can't leave out the attempted field goal, where we miss it. Our new kicker misses the extra point. Misses the 3-point field goal. But you also got to factor in. And I know, like, hey, 52 yards, you're in the pros, you got to hit those, but we lose 10 yards because we are sacked on 3rd down, right? You put that kid up 10 yards closer, we probably hit that. Okay, reminds me of Eddie Piero missing. Was that last year? Last year when Moore caught that pass against the against the Atlanta Falcons, when the game was basically over, and then he made a dumb decision to take his helmet off, which pushed our field goal kicker Pinheiro back. Was it 10? Was it 10 yards for that, or 15 yards for taking your helmet off? Anyway, he barely missed it. We end up losing. That was the game right there. We hit that, no seconds on the clock, we win that game. But anyway, that's how it goes. Does anyone have the total points and scores this year? I sure don't. I do not. All right, but yeah, guys. Hey, thank you all for hanging out with me today. I'm definitely gonna go over the stats and then get out of here. But maybe let's see what kind of information they give us here. James Hayes. Let me cut one of these. Cut a little bit of this background music out. Saints pulled away. Yeah, too bad, Falcons. All right. All right, so on the day, Baker Mayfield ended up 20 of 32 for 137 yards. Bryce, 11 of 18 for 94 yards. Rashad White, 19 carries, 75. Chuba Hubbard, 23 carries for 83 yards. Listen, I said he had to get 80-some yards for us to win. He got 80-some yards. We had 2 touchdowns. Called back. Well, not called back. The first one should have been a touchdown. We didn't get all the way in the end zone. Fumbled. Second one got called back. Plus the field goal. If we're a little bit closer, we scored that one. That's 17. That's 17 points right there. We could have put on the scoreboard. So there you go. Chris Godwin, 6 catches for 51. Otten, 2 for 30. Chark, his last catch right there and longest. Actually, he did have one more, that little out pass there. 2 for 46. Thielen, 2 for 12. And there's your defense right there. Derek Brown, 7 for 6, 1 sack. Dante Jackson played a good game. Horn had a good game today. We had a few chances there to get some interceptions. Yeah, like I said, defense had to score. We weren't able to. Let's see what I can do here. All right. Total yards, Tampa Bay edged us out there 228 to 199. Rushing, Carolina 131 to Tampa Bay's 113. Both teams did a great job with penalties today. It was like the least amount of penalties I've seen in the game. Tampa Bay 3 for 15, Carolina 3 for 20, and that last one was the biggest one. All right, I don't know if you're still here. This news conference coming up here in a few minutes will probably be uneventful. A few team stats here. Dang, did Bryce have 2,000 yards? Quarterback rating 34.7. Chuba Hubbard 819 on the year. Should have had 1,000. Adam Thielen just went over 1,000. Team stats: 31st in the league, 167.1. Rushing yards, 20th, 102. Points, 14.8. Points against, 25.4. Not bad. You can still win that way. All right, this has shed a little bit of light there. Let's see. All right, so we go all the way down to the Panthers. What is this first stat? Yards. Last in the league with 4,311. So then we go straight over to don't really know what that means right there. Oh, net yards per game. Yards per game, the Carolina Panthers basically average 269. Passing, let's go all the way over to points. All right, so the Panthers ended up scoring 236 points all year, last in the league. And they're about 14.8 points a game average. Last in all statistical categories. Well, not all, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so Hayes, maybe you're still here. Maybe you can see that right there, but there you go. Panthers 236 points. That's 4,300 total yards of offense. All right, so with that said, that's basically, I don't even need to go over anything. I don't need to go over the stats again. It basically took care of itself right there. Yeah, all right, James. Hey, man, thanks for hanging out today, man. I appreciate it, and I'll see you whenever, man. I'll see you whenever. All right, and that goes for everyone. I'll see you guys maybe next year. Things will be a little bit better. And heck, if things are a little bit better next year, maybe we'll have more people in the stream. Yeah, check me out, guys. I'm still going to be doing, I'll definitely do some playoff games. And of course, everybody's going to do the Super Bowl. So I will check you guys out then. Once again, thanks for hanging out. If you hadn't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, think about becoming a subscriber. I do more than just this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.